All right. All right. I know this is a weird time to start a stream, but I wanted to do Bash in Berlin. I couldn't do it yesterday live. I was at work. It was the last day I really wanted to replace a stream with work while I'm still recovering from a concussion. You're hearing it here right now. That's what's been going on. That's why the streams haven't been active. Let's switch over now. All right, we all switched over now. All right, we are switched all over. So I appreciate anybody who stops in today. I don't really expect much, and then if not anybody to show up. Don't really expect anybody to show up, but these are all going to be recorded. Every match is going to be recorded. That's kind of the whole point. I wanted to try something different. I've always streamed live and then recorded on top of it. But since this isn't a live show, I'm just going match to match and recording each match, and we'll go from there. I may skip a match or two. I don't know. I'm going to try and get all of them. I'd like to. I still have a couple other things I do want to get done. As one of these videos, I want to say it's going to be Randy Orton versus Gunther. That goes out on Tuesday. Tuesday will be my 200th consecutive video since February 17th. I've posted a video every single day, and coming up on the 3rd, couple days, which is Tuesday, it will be 200 days, 200 videos every single day. There were days I didn't want to record. There were days I couldn't even get out of bed, but I still got up and I did it anyways. And I had fun doing it. I did it for the love of the game. For those of you who watch this live, if there's anybody here hanging out with me right now, for those of you who have gotten the chance to watch this already, I have not seen this. I do, however, know the results. I have not seen the matches. This will be the first time I have seen these matches. But I do know the result, which is what it is. The match is the exciting part anyways. So we'll get into that. I believe it starts off with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. So I don't know if anybody's listening, but generally my thought process when I do commentary, if it's not live, if it's a video from the past, like my most recent video I did this with, it was Mark Henry and The Undertaker, Unforgiven 2007. Match was solid. The build-up was a fun build-up. It was a good build-up. All the Undertaker's vignettes in Death Valley, those were cool. So what I like to do is I like to find a video on YouTube, and people post a bunch of these. It's like the story of, and then you'll find the match. And I usually go from there. So yeah, basically I'm just doing what I do on my own time off camera, but doing it on camera. Except I already have seen most of this. I haven't watched SmackDown in like 2 weeks, but I have a general idea of this feud. But this, not even a feud, this match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I do have a concussion still, but I'm on the up and up. I am on the up and up. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, peoples? All right. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes kisses his undisputed championship and hands it over to the official, Jessica Carr. Over 60 years, that WWE championship has belonged to some of the greats, including the likes of Hall of Famers Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Stone Cold, The Undertaker. Future Hall of Famers like The Rock, Randy Orton, who is Cody Rhodes' mentor. We have 15,000 here in Berlin to watch this live. They are absolutely electric tonight. They might blow off the roof. Kevin Owens looks extremely focused. It is deafening in this arena right now. Kevin Owens talking about how he hasn't been a champion since 2017, a singles champion, a world champion since 2017 when he was the Universal Champion. The crowd is loud. Welcome to Berlin. These fans are already electric, and these two haven't even locked up yet. That's aura. Talk about having incredible energy when you know something's going to be great. Like Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. You have two of the very best in the ring right now. And it's all being called by a great official in Jessica Carr. Great sign of respect. These friends shaking hands. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes shake hands. Now here we go. Tie up. This is how we're going to start up here. Cody Rhodes with a wrist lock on Kevin Owens. So it appears that Cody Rhodes is going to work on the arm, the left arm of Kevin Owens early on in this match. Kevin Owens has Cody hung up on the ropes, but showing a sign of respect, letting go almost immediately. And I say almost because there was a little bit of a second there. Cody Rhodes went to sweep for the leg there on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now has a front headlock on Rhodes. Rhodes trying to fight out of it. Rhodes turns it right back into a wrist lock, into a hammer lock, and now into a side headlock. Talk about great technical skills from Rhodes. Look at Kevin Owens driving the weight of his leg, using his foot, driving it down the back of the knee, pushing Cody Rhodes into the mat, able to transition into a side headlock, but Rhodes breaks free and gets caught by a shoulder tackle by Kevin Owens. You got to wonder, Kevin Owens, what's it going to take for Kevin Owens to beat Cody Rhodes? Because this is a match that isn't based on hate. It's based on love and respect. These two have the utmost respect for each other. Cody handpicked Kevin Owens to be his opponent here in Berlin at Bash in Berlin. This was a decision made by the champion himself. But you got to wonder, did he make a mistake? Will Kevin Owens leave as the champion? What's it going to take for Kevin Owens to leave as the champion? Is Kevin Owens going to have to find that once upon a time killer instinct he once had? See, like I said, Kevin Owens showing that sign of respect again. Cody had his back turned to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is not going to play that dirty. Kevin Owens has made it clear. He's very set on making it clear that he does not want to do this the cheap way. He wants to do this the right way. He wants to do this face-to-face with his friend, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, as these two looking to lock up. No, Cody Rhodes with a waist lock on Kevin Owens. Now, a standing switch by Owens. Cody Rhodes trying to break free. And Rhodes looking for a back elbow to Owens. There it is, right on the jaw, and Rhodes breaks free. One for a disaster kick, but nobody home. And a senton to Rhodes. And the pace has suddenly changed. The match is shifting a little bit here as Kevin Owens continues his attack on the American Nightmare with a shot to the midsection of Cody Rhodes. And another shot to Cody Rhodes. Boom! And another shot to the back of the American Nightmare. Kevin Owens showing that he is going to work on the back of Rhodes. And now Owens, speaking of back, was looking for a backdrop suplex, but Cody Rhodes counters, looking for a crossroads early on. Kevin Owens counters with a snapmare. Kevin Owens looking for a stunner. Cody Rhodes breaks free. And now these two get in each other's faces. And now things are getting a little bit heated here between this long friendship. You know, the thing is, the more heated this matchup gets, the concern of their friendship starts to come in hand. But what the world title, what the WWE Championship means, the biggest prize in professional wrestling and sports entertainment means, it means much more than friendship. And Kevin Owens sent to the outside onto the floor by Rhodes. Rhodes with a suicide dive, but gets caught by Owens. Ooh, and spine first. Cody Rhodes gets sent in the ring apron. Cannonball off the apron, takes out Rhodes on the outside on the floor. And just like that, Kevin Owens finds himself in the driver's seat. Kevin Owens sends Rhodes back into the ring. Wait, look at this. Rhodes, disaster kick, connects on Owens on the ring apron, who falls onto the floor. And the American Nightmare, he's feeling it. The first time he got caught by Kevin Owens, but looking for it once more. This time the suicide dive connects. Cody connects this time. And now Rhodes celebrating here in Berlin as the American Nightmare is fired up. Let's take a look at the suicide dive one more time from a different angle. Rhodes has Owens. Cody Rhodes now sends Kevin Owens back into the ring. Cody Rhodes, a two-time Rumble winner, back-to-back, the first time since Stone Cold. You talk about an elite few who've done it. Cody Rhodes standing next to the likes of Stone Cold, the last person to win the Rumble 2 years in a row. Incredible. And then going on to end one of the greatest title reigns in the history, ending the over 1,300-day reign as undisputed champion of the Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns, who now has his own issues within the new bloodline. And you can see Cody Rhodes had that arm of Owens locked, but Owens able to roll through and roll them towards the ropes, forcing a rope break. Kevin Owens, a United States champion, Intercontinental champion, NXT champion. In fact, defeating his friend, longtime friend, Sami Zayn. And a 2 count, Cody Rhodes went for the cover. KO still holding on to that midsection. You gotta wonder if he's stunned or how much damage Rhodes actually caused. Cody Rhodes looking to go for that leg. Kicking the hamstring of Owens. Kevin Owens, last time he had a world title shot was at Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble in 2023. And a kick by Cody. Kevin Owens caught. Oh, this isn't where Owens wants to be. Rhodes has a figure 4 locked in the center of the ring. Owens in the middle of the ring. Rhodes has him locked in deep. In no man's land right now. This is a tough position for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is going to have to fight out of this. He's going to have to scratch and claw to make it to the ropes or somehow muscle out of this. But you can see the amount of pressure Rhodes is applying. His face has it all. How much force Rhodes is putting into this figure 4 leg lock. A move his father, the late, great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, used many, many times and won quite a few matches with. Cody Rhodes. Interestingly enough, we've now seen twice now where Cody Rhodes has used submissions on Kevin Owens. It's not every day we see Cody Rhodes become a submissionist, if you will. Cody Rhodes isn't much of a submission specialist. Cody Rhodes sending the barricade. But every now and then, Cody Rhodes digs into the playbook, uses something new, catches opponents off guard. That's what you got to do as a champion. But right now, speaking of the champion just got caught with a frog splash by Kevin Owens off the ring apron, landing on a Cody Rhodes on the floor. And now Kevin Owens sends Rhodes back into the ring. This is a perfect opportunity for Kevin Owens. taking the opportunity to go for the cover, but Rhodes kicking out at 1. Cody Rhodes really knows how to pick him when it comes to his opponents, making sure there's a good match for the WWE Universe here in Berlin. These two are surely giving one heck of an opening contest for Berlin. And Kevin Owens has quite the chance at becoming undisputed champion. This has been a very aggressive Kevin Owens. We have seen a little bit of hesitancy from Owens. This is the first match of the night, as I mentioned. Kevin Owens will not go after Cody Rhodes when his back is turned, and a side Russian leg sweep, and Owens goes to the cover, and Rhodes able to kick out at 2, and now Owens right back on the back of Cody Rhodes. We saw this earlier from Kevin Owens working on the back, and now right back at it on the midsection. He's got the arms locked around the waist, but you can see where the pressure of his shoulder is on the spine of Rhodes. So now you're blocking off the airway. You're making it harder for Cody Rhodes to breathe. That's what Kevin Owens is doing right now. Cody Rhodes clutching that midsection, but now Rhodes working back up to his feet, trying to break free. And look at that from Rhodes, trying to break free with that cymbal clap. KO at that side headlock. Shoulder tackle to Rhodes, but Rhodes is still up on his feet. Clothesline, and both men go down. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? Is it going to be Cody Rhodes? Is it going to be Kevin Owens? We are at ground zero. Who's going to get the upper hand in this match? Who wants it more? Who wants to leave Berlin as the undisputed WWE champion? The fans absolutely electric as these two work their way back up to their feet, or we can get back to square one to see who's going to get the upper hand. Both men back up to their feet around the same time. Rhodes goes the ropes for momentum. Kevin Owens counters with an inverted atomic drop, but Rhodes not stumped by it much as Cody Rhodes explodes out of the ropes. Cody Rhodes jumps over Kevin Owens. Snap power slam to Kevin Owens. And Rhodes is fired up. Cody Rhodes is feeling it. Disaster kick connects this time. He tried it earlier. This time it connects. And now Kevin Owens kicks at it too. It seems Cody Rhodes might be having a little bit of breathing problems. Kevin Owens has attacked the back and the midsection of Rhodes, the ribs, and it's starting to show. That was a brilliant strategy by Kevin Owens. Because when it comes to stepping in the squared circle, you need to have great conditioning. But your great conditioning doesn't matter if it's hard for you to breathe because of damage that's been done to the midsection. Cody Rhodes looking for a Cody cutter, but gets caught by Owens. Owens sends Cody Rhodes down with a released German suplex. And now Owens measuring up Rhodes for a super kick. Finds his money. Finds the mark. Cody cutter! Cody cutter! Hooks the leg. Will it be enough to retain? And Owens kicks at it too. Just as you thought. Kevin Owens had the upper hand. Kevin Owens sent Cody Rhodes in the ropes. Cody Rhodes able to jump up to the second rope and counter with a Cody cutter. Hook the leg, but it was only enough for a 2 count on the prize fighter. And there's a reason they call Kevin Owens a prize fighter. Always looking to fight for a prize. That's what keeps him going. To be the big dog in the industry. To be the top guy. Kevin Owens has done it once before as the Universal Champion back in 2017. Now looking to take the WWE Championship from his friend Cody Rhodes. A chop from Owens. A right from Rhodes. And Owens responds with a shot of his own. These two going tit for tat in the center of the ring. Back and forth and back and forth. It's about who wants it more. It's about digging down deeper, showing who has more heart. Kevin Owens turning Cody Rhodes inside out. What a neck breaker. The knee to the neck. And Owens hooked the leg for the championship. But no, Rhodes able to kick out at 2. What a match. What a way to open the show. Kevin Owens has Cody Rhodes right where he wants him. As Owens went back to the midsection of the American Nightmare, Kevin Owens heading up to the top. What does Kevin Owens have in mind for Cody Rhodes, who explodes up and comes back at Owens with a forearm? Cody Rhodes realizing there is a little bit of danger about to happen. He was in harm's way of Owens being at the top and realized it was better to be safe and get back up as soon as he could. As these two fight it out on the top, they are in a precarious situation right now. Owens has Cody Rhodes up on his shoulders. Wait. Rolling senton for the championship. Will it be enough? And Rhodes kicks out at 2. Cody Rhodes took all that impact direct. Let's take a look at this one more time. Boom! Right on the spine. But that was like right on the side of the back. That wasn't even directly on the spine. That was on the side of Rhodes. And Rhodes already has some damage done to his midsection. So that was even tougher for the American Nightmare, landing on his injured ribs, because Kevin Owens has been working on that midsection, working on those ribs of Cody Rhodes throughout this match. KO wondering what is it going to take. You can see you saw the head shake, signaling what's it going to take to beat the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes went for another disaster kick. Wait. Crossroads from out of nowhere to retain. But Owens kicks out at 2.5. The disbelief in Cody Rhodes' eyes. His eyes tell a better story than I could. He couldn't believe it. He thought he had it won, but it wasn't enough to keep Kevin Owens down for the 3. Cody Rhodes just hit Kevin Owens with his biggest move, and Kevin Owens still had enough strength to kick out. This crowd here is insane. This match is absolutely incredible. These two men, these two superstars are putting it all on the line for this crowd in Berlin. It's not every day we have a premium live event here in Germany. And the WWE Universe is delivering. And so far, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes are delivering. Wait. Gets caught. Kevin Owens catches Cody Rhodes and sends him into the mat. And a spinning brain buster by Kevin Owens as he crawls to the champion. Rhodes' eyes are shut. Rhodes is out like a light. We got a new champion. But Rhodes able to kick out at 2.5. Just before the 3. That wasn't even 2.5. That was as close as you get to 3 without it being the 3 count, without the bell ringing. A fisherman brain buster by Kevin Owens was not enough to keep Cody Rhodes down. What is it going to take? How much does Kevin Owens have left? How much strength does Cody Rhodes have left after that? Is Cody Rhodes going to be able to find his way back in this right now? Cody Rhodes is stunned, and he might even be more stunned as Kevin Owens connects with a stunner. Kevin Owens with a shot to Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes somehow musters up enough strength to fight back with another shot of his own. Rhodes with a shot to Owens. And a headbutt to Rhodes. And these two, once again, trading blows center of the ring. What a slap. These two firing each other up in the center of the ring. These two just hitting each other. Super kick from Rhodes. Kevin Owens responds with a super kick of his own. KO won't go down. Rhodes catches that. Boom. What a shot to the jaw. Owens is down to one knee. Oh, no. But the leg of Rhodes gave out. Up from the top, the leg of Rhodes gave out. Rhodes' knee. Owens was going to attack the back of the knee of Rhodes, but he just couldn't do it. Kevin Owens did not want a tainted victory at what he said last night on SmackDown. And all respect to Kevin Owens, we know his track record from the past. We've seen what Kevin Owens has been willing to do in the past, how far he's been willing to go. But Kevin Owens is not willing to go that far tonight. He wants to win this the right way, to win his first championship the right way. A first singles championship the right way, that is. Is that killer instinct of Kevin Owens coming back? No. He's ended careers this way. He could end Rhodes' career. He's already worked in the back of Rhodes. And Kevin Owens just lets go. And Owens sends Rhodes back into the ring. Kevin Owens got caught by Rhodes on a 2 count. Looking for a stunner! Stunner! New champion! Oh, but Rhodes able to kick out. Kevin Owens could have already put this one to bed, but trying to keep that killer instinct away, trying to do this the right way, doing it his way. Kevin Owens trying to show this match is about respect, about friendship. You know, the point of a match is to beat your opponent, but Kevin Owens not willing to go that far. Wants to do what he feels as honest work. Kevin Owens not resorting to those old ways. Cody Rhodes counters. Rhodes. Crossroads. He's got one. Cody Rhodes picks up Owens. And another crossroads despite everything Cody Rhodes is feeling. Looking for a third one. That's how Roman Reigns got put away. But wait, another stunner. Cover for the championship. But again, Cody Rhodes finds a way to kick out. How in the world, where are these two men finding this? 2 crossroads in a row. Then Owens able to turn things around with a stunner to the American Nightmare. You can only imagine their pain their bodies are feeling right now. But when it comes to being in front of a crowd, competing in front of a crowd like this, there is no feeling like it. Especially hearing it just doing commentary. The amount of adrenaline these two have to keep going is absolutely insane from what we've seen these two surviving throughout this match. Kevin Owens climbs up to the top. Owens, swanton, but no, Rhodes gets the knees up. Owens got caught. But that was the bad knee of Rhodes. Rhodes went for that super Cody cutter, but his knee buckled. Crossroads to Owens. Is that going to do it? And it's over. Cody Rhodes picks up the victory over Kevin Owens. The bottom line is this. Kevin Owens could not pull out that killer instinct on Cody Rhodes. Kevin Owens may have cost himself the championship by not digging down deep, by not resorting to those old ways that won him the Universal Championship years ago. But it is very respectable and commendable what Owens did. Let's take a look at this, where the knee of Rhodes buckled on that super Cody cutter that when Cody Rhodes went to the top rope, the knee gave out. Owens had a chance to go after the knee right here. Let's take a look at this. Kevin Owens was going to go after the knee, but then stopped himself. The second problem was here. Kevin Owens kicked the knee out from Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes landing face first. And then Kevin Owens, a stunner on Rhodes. Hit the stunner, and that still wasn't enough to keep Cody Rhodes down for the 3. Let's take a look at this. This is a big turning point. Rhodes got his knee up despite the knee that landing on the injured knee of Rhodes. Rhodes able to muster up enough power, enough strength for the final crossroads for the cover as Cody Rhodes remains your WWE champion. Nothing but respect between these two. Kevin Owens pulls himself up. And he just turns his back to Rhodes. Tough loss for Kevin Owens. Has been having a hard time winning a championship match. And these two hug it out. A great deal of respect. You can only wonder what is next for the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. But for now, he celebrates as still the undisputed WWE champion after defeating someone he admires and respects, a friend in the prize fighter, Kevin Owens. Congratulations to the American Nightmare. All right. All right. That's match number 1. I do have to say that is the longest video I've recorded in probably 3 weeks. So bear with me on these breaks in between matches. Commentary. All right, that's the first match. Oh, yeah, I just need a second. Sorry, I just need a second. My head's bothering me a little bit. It's not easy. It's not easy doing this while concussed. It isn't at all. All right. That was match number 1. Oh, shoot. Here's match number 2. I'm probably not going to have time to post that. I don't know if I'll do that one. All right. So I will be live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be the first time I'm actually live for a show. Monday Night Raw, I will be returning. And I will stream as long as I can. So yeah, so that was Rhodes and Owens. That'll probably go up Wednesday. I'm assuming I might put that up Wednesday. I definitely want to put Randy Orton and Gunther up on Tuesday. I want that. I heard the match was good, was great, and I want to post that as my 200th video. So yeah. I'm just waiting. There's an ad. There's an ad right now, so I'm just waiting so we can get the next match started. I'm excited for the strap match too. It'll be a good match. Oh, perfect. Here we go. All right. Oh, I closed the lid. It is a strap match between Kevin. I'm so focused on the last match. Boy, howdy. Okay, okay, just listening back, hearing some things, just making sure. Yeah. CM Punk has had a very good relationship with strap matches. Wait. McIntyre attacks Punk from behind, just ambushing Punk from behind. He did not want this to be fair. He just wants this match to get going. They don't even have the straps on yet. McIntyre had this all scouted out. He was going to attack Punk before the match even started. He wants to put Punk to bed once and for all as he drops Punk on our announce desk. On the announce desk. Actually, that was the... Damn it. Let me restart. I fucked it up. Yes, this does happen. For those who are wondering, this does happen to me quite a bit. I'm not sure if I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow night. I thought I was ready. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready to be back. Not even a little bit. Ugh. Oh, fuck. I don't think I'm ready to be back, I'm going to be honest. I knew I was nervous for this. I'm worried I'm going to throw up. All right, let me just take a break real quick. All right, let's try this again. All right. I'm ready to give this a second shot. My brain hurts. It's like 20 minutes. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking about how long it's going to take before we... I try to take... Jesus. My brain hurts. I'm trying my best. I do have a concussion. I'm doing my best. I have a key light in my eyes, and that doesn't help. That's why I haven't been streaming, because I don't like the key light in my eyes. All right. All right. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have had their eyes locked since Punk came out the entranceway. And CM Punk has quite the relationship with strap matches. Wait, Drew McIntyre just attacking Punk from behind. McIntyre again showing his hypocrisy, attacking Punk from behind. Never giving Punk a fair chance. McIntyre had this all scouted out. He had a plan to take out Punk before the match even got started to give him an advantage. A blindside attack from Drew McIntyre on CM Punk. The match hasn't started yet. Punk hasn't even really entered the ring yet. You can see the official holding onto the strap. Talk about a personal battle. This is one of the most personal battles in WWE history. McIntyre just unloading on CM Punk, and they don't have, neither of them have their arm in the strap yet. This match might be a short one, with Drew McIntyre getting a head start on CM Punk. You know, Punk making this about more than just about a bracelet. Punk mentioning, what the bracelet means. Drew McIntyre taking the bracelet that he has on his wrist, and that bracelet that McIntyre stole from Punk says Larry and AJ, the dog and wife of CM Punk, whom Punk cherishes with everything. And that's why McIntyre stole it from him, because it's what it symbolizes. And now McIntyre put the strap on himself and put the strap on CM Punk. And here we go. The bell has officially rung. This match is underway. Drew McIntyre pretty much forced the ref to start the match because Punk had the strap on. And the strap comes off the wrist of McIntyre. McIntyre using the strap for added force on that Russian leg sweep on CM Punk. McIntyre taking his time with the Second City Saint CM Punk. The crowd here in Berlin is absolutely electric for CM Punk, the best in the world. Punk driven ribs first into the ring apron by McIntyre. And again, McIntyre does it again, just trying to pull CM Punk and back into the ring. This has been a rough start for CM Punk, who hasn't really found his footing in this match. As McIntyre unleashes these heavy shots with the strap on Punk. That is a leather strap, so it's going to leave some marks. And a thunderous chop to Punk sends him right into the mat. And did McIntyre touch the turnbuckle? There you go. There's one. And McIntyre has to touch the next 3 consecutively to win the match. That's how you win a strap match. Touch all 4 corners. Thunderous chop once again sends Punk right into the canvas. Quite the chant here from the WWE Universe in Berlin. Drew I went for another chop to Punk. Wait. GTS! McIntyre might have wasted too much time playing mind games and playing games with CM Punk. Punk stopping the momentum right then and there on McIntyre with a GTS. The green light will go on if Punk touches when Punk touches the turnbuckle. But Punk's not done yet. He's not ready for that. He wants to inflict more pain on Drew McIntyre. Punk might have won the match right then and there if he didn't hesitate to start touching the corners. But he wants to inflict pain on Drew McIntyre. And we kind of already knew this from what Punk said yesterday. Punk already said he wanted to inflict pain on Drew McIntyre. But we knew that even before what he was saying yesterday. We knew the last 6 months how much Punk has wanted to get his hands on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre's the one that cost CM Punk 6 months of his career. McIntyre is the reason that CM Punk was out with a torn tricep for 6 months. You know, we told you this match was going to be brutal. It's a strap match. And McIntyre attacking Punk from behind. McIntyre sending Punk on to our announce desk. McIntyre has Punk right where he wants him. McIntyre has Punk on the announce desk. What does McIntyre have in mind? Whatever it is, it's not going to be pretty. Punk's future might be shocked. This is the same move that caused Punk's tricep to tear at the Royal Rumble. Looking for that future shock DDT. But instead a back body drop to McIntyre. A counter by Punk. That's a great counter by CM Punk on Drew McIntyre. And now Punk whipping McIntyre. Senselessly beating McIntyre. Relentlessly, ruthlessly with the leather strap. And it's all legal. There are no rules. There are no disqualifications in this strap match. The only way to win is to touch all 4 corners of the ring consecutively. And now CM Punk brings out a table. But Punk pulled out the table, which gives McIntyre some time to recover. Now McIntyre with these heavy shots with the leather strap. This is the first time Punk has felt the blows from this leather strap. It's been quite some time since Punk has been in a strap match. But what we can say is Punk does have, well, as I mentioned earlier before McIntyre attacked Punk and blindsided Punk with the attack before the match started, Punk has a great track record in these matches. Punk competing in a strap match against the late, great Umaga and successfully winning that match against Umaga. And then in that very same night, had an even more successful night by cashing in his Money in the Bank contract and defeating Jeff Hardy to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Punk also winning a strap match to become the Ohio Valley Wrestling, the OVW champion at one point. So Punk has quite the track record, and we'll see how it plays out tonight. But he's got a very angry opponent in Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre with a victory over CM Punk at SummerSlam. Looking to clean sweep Punk and end Punk once and for all. Oh, and a scoop slam to CM Punk on the chair Is Punk busted open? I think McIntyre might have busted Punk open. There's a little bit of blood. Punk's got some color. And here comes these shots from Punk and McIntyre where they were trading blows, but then McIntyre with headbutts to make sure Punk stops with his hits. McIntyre looking to pull out all the stops tonight. And this is where something like this can become dangerous. For Punk, his vision can be impacted by the blood getting into his eyes. Your vision starts to get a little bit blurry, which will make it harder to figure out where the corners are. McIntyre trying to set up this steel chair in between the turnbuckle bars, in between the top and middle turnbuckle. But McIntyre spent so much time on that, he didn't account for Punk coming up from behind with a running knee in the corner, and then the bulldog out of it. Nothing makes two fighters quite like these two. Come alive, add more life than a little bit of blood. Punk lives for this. Trying to give McIntyre a matching wound. This is Punk's second match back in WWE. Punk looking for his first win in WWE in over 10 years. Punk once again looking under the ring. What else is Punk looking for? A table. Another one. I wonder what Punk's got in mind for Drew McIntyre. Whatever it is, it's going to be absolutely devastating, to say the least. And we knew this was going to be very physical. The physicality is only going to get more. We're only going to see these two really tear each other apart. Claymore! And a Claymore from McIntyre to Punk. CM Punk might have gotten a little carried away, though. Punk was starting to get back in this thing. Punk setting up a table, but allowed McIntyre some time to recover. And McIntyre connected flush on the face of CM Punk with a Claymore. McIntyre touching one corner. Touching the other corner. And now Punk's got to stop McIntyre. And the third one. And now that's smart move. And how smart was that? Punk going to the outside of the ring. And McIntyre got sent face first in the steel chair. The steel chair that he wedged in between that top and middle turnbuckle. Now Punk touching the top turnbuckle now. It's Punk's turn to start collecting corners. And now dragging himself and McIntyre to the next corner. Punk's got two corners. Punk has green. McIntyre has red. And the third. And now looking for the fourth, but McIntyre stopping Punk with some heavy shots to the midsection. Talk about stopping Punk's momentum. And that'll reset the lights back to square one. And a running knee into the corner again from Punk. And looking for another bulldog. But this time, McIntyre picks up Punk. Dumping Punk over the top, through the table on the outside on the floor. Talk about a brutal match. These two are bringing the fight to each other. Here at Bash in Berlin, Germany. CM Punk just got sent right through the table by McIntyre. McIntyre just threw Punk out of the ring, just deadlifting Punk, picking him up, sending him out of the ring. But now the problem is McIntyre is going to have a hard time reaching the turnbuckles. Punk, that anchor attached to like an anchor attached to McIntyre. McIntyre's going to have to pull all that dead weight of Punk back in the ring somehow. And And McIntyre has Punk on his shoulders now. It's McIntyre and Punk. Drew. Wait a minute, look at this. McIntyre doesn't realize it. Punk tagging again. McIntyre has no idea. This is brilliant. CM Punk might sneak a victory here. McIntyre trying to make it to the corner. If either man gets that buckle, we got a winner. CM Punk clawing, trying to fight to get to the corner of these two on arm's length away. But it's going to have to be reset, and the official waves off. Both lights have been reset, and we are back to square one. As these two trade blows in the center of the ring. It's Punk, it's McIntyre, and a bloody strap match. Punk lost the strap there for a second. And had to get the strap on. McIntyre and Punk exchanging blows out of the ring. Just battering each other. And both went for a kick. McIntyre was thinking a Claymore, but Punk able to counter, getting up the boot, reducing the impact of the boot from McIntyre. Both of these men are down and out. We are at ground zero. Both men are down. Who's going to get back up to their feet first? This is a big turning point in this match because this really kind of determines who's going to take control of this match. McIntyre, the bigger and stronger man of the match. Punk has a lot of heart. And speaking of heart, Punk going for a sharpshooter on Drew McIntyre. The legendary sharpshooter paying homage to a wrestler that Punk looks up to, and Bret the Hitman Hart. McIntyre tapping out. But this is no ordinary match. But that's quite the accomplishment in and of itself of Punk making McIntyre tap here on a premium live event. Bash in Berlin. It doesn't matter. There are no rope breaks. There's nothing the official can do. Punk can hold this as long as he needs to incapacitate Drew McIntyre. And this is a great strategy by Punk. McIntyre just passed out. But now the problem for Punk is that's a lot of dead weight. That's 260 plus pounds of dead weight of Drew McIntyre. And Punk is going to have to do his best to make it to all four corners. One buckle by Punk. You see the green light is lit. The crowd getting behind CM Punk. Punk going for the second buckle, but McIntyre using all of his strength. And Punk gets the second one. Punk looking to make it to the third one. McIntyre trying to hold on for dear life to make sure Punk doesn't get there. And a tug of war with Punk. And McIntyre reels Punk in and then nails Punk with a neck breaker. And again, the call gets waved off. So we're now back down to ground zero. We're at square one. Both men are down. It took a lot out of McIntyre to go for that neck breaker. It has been quite the night here in Berlin. We saw an incredible opener between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. We saw new women's tag team champions and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, who reclaimed their women's tag team championships after losing them at Clash of the Castle. That is the bracelet that has been a huge part of the story. This 50-cent bracelet made by a fan has more meaning to Punk than anything. And it's not even about the bracelet, as I mentioned. It's not about the bracelet itself. It's about the meaning behind the bracelet. But now McIntyre going to count down the Claymore with the same hand that has the bracelet on his wrist. And a Claymore nails Punk. Punk's out like a light. Both men are down, but McIntyre making up to his feet. McIntyre knows he's got this one at this point. McIntyre gonna get a second consecutive victory over Punk after that Claymore. McIntyre now has 2 turnbuckles. That's 3. 1 more. And McIntyre has 2 victories over Punk. CM Punk pulling on the strap. Wait. CM Punk, go to sleep again for a second time. Punk connects McIntyre with a go to sleep in this match. But Punk just collapses and lands on top of McIntyre. What's it going to take? And you can see the lights were reset because McIntyre couldn't make it to the 4th corner. And now Punk crawling, and he has his eyes set on that bracelet of McIntyre. McIntyre holding onto the leg of CM Punk. And Punk again, Punk has McIntyre up. GTS for a second time. As Punk limps, all the damage that's been done to Punk throughout this match. Punk's not done yet. Punk touches the buckle. Punk could be closing in on victory, but instead, and again, up goes McIntyre and down goes McIntyre. That's 3 for Punk. And now Punk's about to win. If he can touch this last turnbuckle, it'll be all over. And Punk will get his revenge on Drew McIntyre. Punk is almost there. He could have this one right now. But Punk taking his time. CM Punk is not done yet. Looking to send a message to Drew McIntyre. And Punk gonna try it again. And a 3rd GTS. Drew McIntyre goes to sleep. And now CM Punk has spotted the bracelet. CM Punk has the bracelet. And how apropos, CM Punk touches the last corner with the bracelet he has on his hand. After all these months between these two, Drew McIntyre getting the best of CM Punk at SummerSlam. And now in a crazy strap match, CM Punk gets a big victory. His first victory in WWE in over 10 years. And he did it in a strap match against someone he hates with his whole heart. And not only that, getting the bracelet back. And you see the message. Punk with his foot over McIntyre, with his fist in the air that had the bracelet on his wrist. You saw it earlier, McIntyre, that Claymore from McIntyre. McIntyre had victory in sight. But Punk pulled McIntyre back in. This is where things really took a turn. That 2nd GTS. And then following McIntyre up with a 3rd GTS in this match. That's when he touched the 3rd turnbuckle. And then Punk. The irony of it all. The bracelet. The meaning behind it. Having his family help him touch that last turnbuckle to get revenge and get the victory as CM Punk and the WWE Universe celebrate at Bash in Berlin. Congratulations to Punk on his first victory in the WWE in over a decade. All right. All right. That's match number 2. Just bear with me, guys. I'm really trying the best I can here. Okay, that match was only 23 minutes. That's not bad. This might not take too long. We've only got a... What do we have still? What's next? Oh, we have the tag match. I'm going to take a short break in between these matches because of my brain. Hello, everybody. We are back. I'm actually going to skip ahead to our main event and go back afterwards. I don't really. I'm running out of. I'm running out of energy, so I want to make sure I have enough energy for Randy Orton and Gunther, since it's like a 36-minute match. It's a half hour, and I need to really be ready for it. I hope you guys understand. But I'm gonna go back and do the Judgment Day and Terror Twins match. I'm just waiting for the commercial to be done, and then we'll do the main event. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm just taking a look at this. 2:12:57. 2:12. So that's already 27 minutes. Two 12. Okay, so it's like 36. Yeah, it's 36 minutes. All right. Let's do it. It's nearly a 40-minute match that nobody's going to watch the video of, but I'll do it. Boy, howdy. I do want this to go up, so. The quicker I get. Here we go. We are in Gunther's adopted hometown of Berlin, Germany. Gunther from Vienna, Austria. You saw Charles Robinson hold up the World Heavyweight Championship. That's what this match is all about. And the first time these two went toe-to-toe was in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament back in May at the King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event, where we would see an epic battle between these two. So we know this is going to be nothing short of an instant classic. But there was an interesting ending to that match with Gunther getting the pin on Randy Orton, but Randy Orton's shoulders weren't down fully, and the ref never saw it and counted to 3. But Gunther, the king of the ring, and so where Randy Orton went with that was, had the ref seen Randy Orton's shoulders weren't down, Randy Orton might have won that match. Randy Orton would have become king of the ring and would have earned that guaranteed title shot at SummerSlam, and perhaps would have gone on to defeat Damian Priest for the world title, much like what Gunther did. And that's how we're here right now. Gunther defeating Damian Priest back at SummerSlam. But now Gunther kind of, led on a little bit that he was disappointed how his last encounter with Randy Orton ended, how their last match ended, that it wasn't a fully decisive victory, and that being the shoulders of Randy Orton weren't fully down, so technically it would have been a cover break, a kick out, but it wasn't seen. But this is Randy Orton's rematch against Gunther, but this time the gold is on the line as Randy Orton looks to become a 15-time World Heavyweight Champion. A rope break is being forced. There's one thing we know about Randy Orton. He can be a menace when he needs to be. But Gunther has been quite the menace as of late. Randy Orton looking to make Gunther's reign as world champion the shortest. And one of the greatest to ever do it, Randy Orton, a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Gunther, side headlock takeover on Orton. Orton now with a side headlock takeover to Gunther and a head scissor, and they break free, and we're back to square one. We are right back to square one between these two of the very best in WWE today. There is a reason that the ring general Gunther is the World Heavyweight Champion. And in fact, if you heard the pre-show earlier, you heard it from The Miz saying that 75% of his career, Gunther has held a championship. Whether was it the NXT UK Championship that he held for over 800 days, or the Intercontinental Championship that he held for 666 days. Now your World Heavyweight Champion. Not much time between WrestleMania and from when he lost his Intercontinental Championship to Sami Zayn and winning the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam, defeating Damian Priest, not to mention the accomplishment obtained in between becoming the King of the Ring, which the King of the Ring has led to some great futures for some of the all-time greats, including the likes of WWE's own Chief Content Officer, the Game, Triple H. And these two tie up, collar and elbow in the center of the ring. Gunther caught by Orton. Orton has it seemed Orton was going after the wrist, but Gunther instead has Orton locked. Look at the way that Gunther has the arm trapped in between this side headlock. This is going to put a lot of pressure on the arm and the shoulder on top of the neck. There's a lot of pressure in the upper area of Randy Orton being applied. Randy Orton trying to fight out of this. Gunther has this locked in deep. And Randy Orton sends Gunther back into the corner. And Orton was caught by Gunther. Orton was thinking a back elbow, but these two separate. The last thing Randy Orton wants is for this match to end via disqualification from a rope break. Imagine that, Orton looking to become a 15-time world champion, and that's how this match ends. We know one thing about these two. And Gunther, from what we've seen over the last few years, Gunther being on the main roster, match after match after match, Gunther always puts on a show here for the WWE Universe. He is an instant classic generator and a general. He is the ring general, Gunther. This place is going nuts. I might go deaf just for the clapping of the WWE Universe here in Berlin. This is absolute insanity. And Gunther chopped to Randy Orton. Stunning Orton. The second one sends Randy Orton to his back, connecting the canvas. And Orton now in the corner. Gunther driving his shoulder into the midsection of WWE's Apex Predator. Gunther, the current World Heavyweight Champion. Once upon a time, Randy Orton was the youngest World Heavyweight Champion at just the young and spry age of 24. Randy Orton looking to do it once again in 2024 and become a world champion for the 15th time. Germany really giving the fans in Lyon a run for their money. Absolutely electric every time we head outside of the country, outside of the United States. The fans get extremely electric. Been quite the celebration for many days since we've arrived in Germany. And right now it is our main event. What the fans have been waiting for weeks for, have been waiting months. The fans, we've all been waiting for this since the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. When the way the match ended between Randy Orton and Gunther, we knew the rematch was coming. But we didn't know how big the stakes were going to be, how high the stakes would be, especially with Gunther now as your world champion, and this match being a world championship match. Gunther not wasting any time. Look at this. Oh my, this is unique offense. Look at the way he's torquing the shoulder. And Gunther knows a lot about his opponent, Randy Orton. It's not a secret that Randy Orton was out for 18 months with a near career-ending back injury. So Gunther was going after that neck of Randy Orton, but Randy Orton able to counter at desperate times and sending Gunther into the steel steps. And Randy Orton going after Gunther. What is Gunther now favoring the shoulder? How much damage was done to the shoulder? Brilliant strategy by Orton, veteran instincts to go back into the ring and force the count to be restarted, breaking the count. And now working on the arm of Gunther. This is Gunther's toughest challenge to date. Gunther has faced some of the best, but Randy Orton is one of the best, if not the greatest of all time. When it comes to technical in-ring work, Randy Orton is proving just how good he is. Gunther, may have made a mistake by taking Orton a little bit too lightly. And Randy Orton has Gunther right where he wants him. We've seen this many times. This is vintage Randy Orton. Just one of the things that is vintage Randy Orton. That backdrop suplex onto our announce desk as Randy Orton looks for a second one on the ring general. And a second one to Gunther. And now Randy Orton going on the attack of Gunther. Gunther does have champion's advantage, so Randy Orton does need to get Gunther back in the ring before the count of 10. Orton previously breaking the ref's count. Back into the ring. Smart. Charles Robinson warning Randy Orton that you got to get Gunther back in the ring. Just in the nick of time, Randy Orton got back in the ring to break referee Charles Robinson's count. And again, Orton with another backdrop suplex on the announce desk. And this is the pace that Randy Orton likes, that slow pace, a very similar pace to Gunther. So these two are quite matched. Orton with a little bit more experience than Gunther. Randy Orton's been doing this, been a mainstay on the WWE main roster since 2002. The same year as the GOAT, John Cena, made his debut. The same year that the Beast, Brock Lesnar, made his debut. Sleeper by Gunther. Gunther has put many superstars to sleep with a sleeper hold in the past. Orton wrenching the arm over his shoulders. And now just sending Gunther over his shoulder onto his back. Driving the hand of Gunther into the mat. Inflicting pain to the champion. Randy Orton wants to leave no holes. Wants to make sure there are no unanswered questions when it comes to this match. And wants to make sure he puts Gunther away emphatically to become the new World Heavyweight Champion. And he's doing a good job of it right now by driving his knee into the neck of Gunther. This is putting a lot of pressure on the neck of Gunther. Plus, it's going to make it harder for Gunther to breathe. And a boot to the midsection of Randy Orton. Gunther starting to fight back. Boom, what a thunderous chop. Boot to the midsection of Gunther. Randy Orton. And again, going after the arm of Gunther. Lateral press. And Orton only gets a 2 count. Orton thought he had it. But Gunther is as tough as they come, much like Randy Orton. These are the two of the toughest, the best that WWE has to offer. And it's going to take a little bit more than that to keep Gunther down for the 3. There's a reason that Gunther is your World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther personifies elegance in the squared circle. He is a wrestler's wrestler. And Gunther fighting back up to his feet. Fighting back at Randy Orton. Driving his knee into the midsection of the Viper. But Orton capitalizing on Gunther and countering. And now a fall away slam on Gunther. But you can see Orton holding onto the back of his neck. Gunther's been working on the back of the neck of Randy Orton throughout this match. And now Orton goes to the cover. But Gunther again kicking out at 1. Talk about an emphatic kick out. Gunther showing just how much energy he has left. Just how great his conditioning is. It just proves how incredibly talented and how far Gunther is willing to go. It shows grit. It shows toughness, physical and mental. You know, when it comes to professional wrestling, it isn't just a physical game that these two are putting each other through. It's a mental game. And if there's anybody that knows mind games just as well as Randy Orton, it might just be this man, the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther. What a clothesline to Randy Orton. But didn't get a lot of force behind it because of the damage that's been done throughout this match. And another clothesline, but still not that oomph that he's looking for. That's the problem right there, is Orton effectively went after that arm of Gunther. But here comes a big boot for the champion, stunning WWE's Apex Predator. And now Gunther looking for another clothesline. Using the ropes for momentum. But Orton punches the arm of Gunther to counter. And now Orton with a clothesline of his own. And now Orton takes down the champion. And Orton, snap power slam. And hooks the leg. Will it be enough? And it is not enough. Only enough for a 2 count on Gunther. Talk about a fight between these two. Talk about a war. These two are really bringing it to each other tonight here in Berlin, Germany. It is our main event. And talk about a main event it has been. We started this night with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship. And we close off Bash in Berlin, this hectic, incredible weekend in Berlin, with 2 incredible wrestlers in Gunther and Randy Orton. Talk about a technical masterpiece These two are delivering right now. Gunther able to counter. Gunther looking to get back in this thing. The damage has already been done to the arm of the champion. Randy Orton knows it, but Gunther having to dig deep to keep the challenger down. But Gunther went up to the top and spent too much time getting up to the top. And now Orton had some time to fight back at Gunther. What a chop to the chest of the ring general. Orton's starting to smell a little bit of blood. He realizes how much damage he's truly done to that arm of Gunther, and now doesn't want to lose a second of momentum. Orton, we know what's coming next from Randy Orton. We've seen this time and time again, looking to pay homage to his father, the ace, Cowboy Bob Orton, with a superplex. But again, Randy Orton holding on the back of the neck. And, there's a reason they say high risk, high reward. Damage has been done to Gunther. That's the reward of it. That's what you get in return for putting your body at stake. But Orton held onto that neck of his that Gunther's been working on throughout this match. Orton was able to get the arm over Gunther, but it wasn't a deep cover, so Gunther was able to kick out at 2. It is a record-setting crowd tonight here in Berlin, Germany, with over 13,000 fans in attendance. Gunther, the champion, defending against the Viper, WWE's apex predator, Randy Orton, who is looking to become a 15-time world champion, but finding out it's not going to be that easy. But you got to think Orton knew it was going to be that easy. He's had quite some time to study his opponent, to study the champion, much like Gunther has had years of tape to study of Randy Orton, who has been on the top of this company for over 20 years. And a boot to the midsection of Gunther, and now an uppercut. Gunther fights back with a chop. And Randy Orton returns the favor with a chop of his own. And Gunther fights back, and now these two trading chops in the center of the ring. Heavy artillery shots. Back and forth. And tit for tat. Blow for blow. Who wants it more? Randy Orton now starting to pick up a little bit of steam here, but Gunther blocks the shot of Orton with a shot of his own. Gunther with boots to the midsection of Randy Orton. Gunther trying to finally build some momentum, but you can see Gunther's been holding on the wrist throughout this match. Randy Orton with a thumb to the eye of Gunther. That's an old little trick he learned from the dirtiest player of the game. A little bit of old school. Paying a little bit of homage to one Nature Boy. And Randy Orton sends Gunther out to the ring apron. And I mentioned there's a couple things that are vintage Randy Orton, and this is the other one. That DDT draping over the middle rope. Vintage Randy Orton. Both men are down, though. Randy Orton trying to fight through the pain. Despite everything, Orton's trying to push through. Give it everything it has. Give it everything he's got. What's it going to take? Randy Orton running off of adrenaline of the WWE Universe. Orton's been on the top for so long. And then spent the last, spent 18 months of his career on the sidelines, recovering from a severe back injury that he thought at one point, and he admitted it, he thought his career might have been over. But from the looks of this match so far, Randy Orton still got quite a bit left in the tank. Randy Orton, the Viper, getting ready to strike. The sound you never want to hear, those fists of Randy Orton hitting the mat as he measures up the ring general and measuring up for a 15th World Championship. Don't turn around, Gunther. You're not going to like the view. Or, okay, wait. Counter by Gunther. And a German suplex. Randy Orton landing high on that spine. As I mentioned, throughout this match, Gunther's been working on that neck of Randy Orton and continuing to do so. High impact moves causing more and more damage to the back of the neck of Randy Orton. Randy Orton trying to pull himself up back to his feet. Orton is stunned. I don't even know if Randy Orton knows where he is. It's not too often you see Randy Orton in a situation like this, where you're unsure if he's gonna survive a match. And a shotgun drop kick to the challenger. Gunther finds the mark on that drop kick. And now the champion heads up to the top. And a splash. Gunther digging down deep in the playbook on that one and hooks the leg. But Orton able to kick out of two. Way to hook a leg. Gunther didn't have a choice. Gunther had to find a different way to hook the leg with the damage that's been done to his arm. Gunther immediately grabbing the arm. But Orton able to kick out, though. Gunther had to find a new strategy on how to hook the arm, how to hook the leg. And he found it, but it wasn't enough for the 3 count. This is what this is all about. This is what you're willing to go through. This is what you're willing to put your body through. How far you're willing to go to be the world champion. These are opportunities that don't come too often. Randy Orton's been fortunate enough to do it 14 times. Now for a 15th. Randy Orton needs victory here to become a 15-time world champion. But Gunther does not want to lose his World Heavyweight Championship this early. Randy Orton was lifted up by Gunther, but there's not enough strength in the arm and Gunther enough strength in the shoulder to pick up Randy Orton. Randy Orton, 285 pounds. Gunther with a clothesline, but using the other arm, not having a choice. That was the left arm. Gunther has a damaged right arm. Gunther perhaps looking for that power bomb once again. And again, Gunther going to go for it. Changing up the technique, but no, Orton counters. Again, that bad arm. Orton holding on to the back leg. Randy Orton, 285, 290. It's going to be tough to defeat Randy Orton with one arm. I mean, it's already tough enough to defeat somebody like Randy Orton, a legend, with 2 arms, let alone just one. And Randy Orton once again grabbing the leg of the ring general. What's it going to take? 3 failures on a power bomb. It's not too often we see Gunther in a situation like this. But Gunther hasn't always wrestled opponents like one Randy Orton. There are very few superstars who achieve the same level of success, same levels of success as Randy Orton. Gunther finally connects with a powerbomb. Will it be enough? And Randy Orton kicks out. The ring general Gunther gave it all he had to connect with that powerbomb, but it wasn't enough to keep Randy Orton down for the 3. The problem is Gunther couldn't get as much force onto it as he wanted, as much oomph, because of the damage in that arm. And that's been a reoccurring theme, because I mentioned the oomph and the clotheslines wasn't there. The clotheslines were a little bit weaker than usual from Gunther. And that's all to the brilliant strategy of the Viper, Randy Orton, who attacked that right arm. Gunther calling for it. Gunther calling a shot, saying he is done with Randy Orton and that this one is going to be over. Gunther, one more power bomb. His arm might be as hurt as we think. RKO out of nowhere! RKO, new champion! Oh, what? A millisecond away. Randy Orton was just this close. Let's take a look at this one more time. Gunther went for the powerbomb, and then boom, an RKO out of nowhere. And you hear the chant of the WWE Universe, and rightfully so. Randy Orton talking to himself. He's hearing those voices in his head. He's going to those places. He's going to that place. He can't believe that Gunther just kicked out of the RKO out of nowhere. And when Orton, when they say it could happen out of nowhere, when you stand across the ring from Randy Orton, you don't believe it until it happens to you. It's happened to some of the greats. And Gunther was able to survive. And now Randy Orton clearing off the German announce desk. Randy Orton holding onto that lower back. As I mentioned throughout this match, Orton had recovered from it spent 18 months recovering from a double fusion back surgery. Orton was out for 18 months. 18 months of his career was gone. A year and a half, that is. And now Randy Orton trying to get it all back. He tried to get it back at the Royal Rumble and a fatal four-way for the undisputed WWE Championship. That championship now held by his friend and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton opting to go after Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship, invoking the rematch that Triple H even knew was deserved and earned for Randy Orton based on the way their match ended in Riyadh. And now Gunther bouncing Randy Orton off the announce desk. Orton fights back with a shot to Gunther. Randy Orton again looking for a backdrop. Oh, this time onto the steel steps. Down goes the ring general. Randy Orton really bringing the fight to Gunther here. And now the official, Charles Robinson, at the count of 3. Randy Orton has had to stop the count a couple times now throughout this match. Randy Orton taking a little bit of a breather, sitting down for a second. These two are in a lot of pain. These two have put each other through the wire. Could it be a matter of moments before Randy Orton becomes a 15-time world champion? Now at the count of 5, it seems. And Randy Orton has the top of the steel steps in hand. Gunther rolls back into the ring. This time it's Gunther, the one who breaks the count. Gunther trying to roll back into the ring to break the count. And forcing Charles Robinson to stop the count. Orton just putting the steps back together. And Gunther rolling out of harm's way to get back in the ring. But also stopping the count. Whichever came first, I don't know. But this match did not end in count out. That's one thing for sure and for certain. As this match continues on, these two are truly bringing the fight to each other. Randy Orton in control. Dragging Gunther out. What does Randy Orton have in mind for Gunther? Bounces him right off my announce desk. And now Randy Orton breaking the count. Randy Orton breaking the count and going right after the attack on Gunther. Randy Orton has to pin or submit Gunther in the center of the ring to become the world champion. And now driving Gunther off the steel steps and again off the steel steps. Randy Orton has truly brought the fight to the ring general Gunther. And one heck of a bout between two warriors, two gladiators. As the fans here in Berlin, Germany are electric. They have been non-stop electric throughout the night. Look at this. Randy Orton, no way. No way. On the top of the steel steps, Randy Orton going to send Gunther through the German announce desk, and Gunther goes right through the German announce table. But the thing is, Randy Orton has to pick up the dead weight of Gunther and get him back in the ring and go for the cover if he wants to win the World Heavyweight Championship. The only way Randy Orton can become world champion is by pinfall or submission in the center of the ring. Randy Orton knows it. Randy Orton feels he's slayed the beast. He's really brought the fight to Gunther like no other WWE superstar has ever done before. Randy Orton may just get a victory over Gunther and in the process winning the World Championship too. And Charles Robinson, understanding that the crowd is here to see this big match, being lenient on the count out after what these two have already put their bodies through as we're in the deep waters of this match. These two have really put each other through hell as Randy Orton gets Gunther back into the ring. Randy Orton now rolls back into the ring. Randy Orton measuring up Gunther. Measuring up the world champion. Randy Orton taking his time. He is feeling the crowd here in Berlin. Randy Orton's been doing this for so long. He's accepting his flowers and soaking in the moment. And now turns his attention as he coils up and gets ready for a second RKO. This time Gunther's going to see it coming. But Gunther blocks it. Gunther able to block it. Despite everything Gunther's been through throughout this match, he was able to block that. And now wait. Sleeper locked in on Randy Orton. Gunther's got the sleeper hold locked in on the Viper. Center of the ring. Look at the eyes of the Viper. You see the alertness in the eyes. Orton realizes he's in deep trouble. He's going to have to find a way out of this, but you can see the pain in the eyes of Randy Orton. Randy Orton is going to have to find a way to break out of this, but it's not going to be easy. Orton sending Gunther back into the corner. And again, Randy Orton drives Gunther back in the corner, trying to break this hold, trying to break the sleeper hold of Gunther. Orton tried to sling Gunther away, but Gunther held on. And I was going to say Randy Orton slung Gunther away, but Gunther was able to hold on. And Gunther now slipping the arm deeper and deeper on the submission hold. The sleeper that has put many superstars to sleep in the past. How he's retained his numerous championships he's won in the WWE, including the NXT UK Championship over 800 days. Wait. Oh, looked like he was going for an RKO, but a chop to the back of the neck. And now Gunther right back into the sleeper on Randy Orton. And now it's locked on even tighter. Gunther with his elbows to Randy Orton. Desperately trying to do anything he can to put Randy Orton to sleep. To make sure at the end of the day, it is all over. To put a Viper to sleep. To defang the Viper, Randy Orton. And take out WWE's Apex Predator. Orton has Gunther up on his back, trying to somehow fight through all of it. And he lands on his back, and Gunther goes down. Randy Orton able to break. Wait. Gunther holds on. And now has the legs wrapped around the waist of Randy Orton. Randy Orton's in no man's land. The legs are wrapped around the waist. Randy Orton in deep, deep trouble. And again, look at these elbows. Look at the well-placed elbows from Gunther. And now right back. That's Randy Orton fading away. Orton may be fading. Orton trying to fight through. Look at the way that Gunther has the arm trapped of Randy Orton. You see that? Gunther saying that's it. That's it. Randy Orton just passed out. Gunther just put Randy Orton to sleep. What a classic. What a battle. These two left it all in the ring. They put it all on the line for the World Heavyweight Championship. But Gunther remains your world champion. And he retains here in his adopted hometown of Berlin, Germany. What an electric crowd it has been throughout the entire night. And even more so during this just incredible main event. Randy Orton is one of the greatest to ever do it. And proving just that tonight. Randy Orton brought it to Gunther. Gunther proving to the world just how tough he is, just how great he really is. There had been some, doubt here and there, saying that Gunther hadn't had a tough enough opponent. But Gunther got the victory over Randy Orton. Talk about meeting your match, but still somehow able to pick up the victory. Gunther with not one victory, but now 2 victories. That was as clear as day that Randy Orton could not hold on any longer, and Randy Orton was put to sleep by the ring general, Gunther. We saw Randy Orton try to go for that RKO again. It was that chop to the back of Randy Orton, and then the sleeper hold reapplied. This is where things really turn around. And these back elbows by Gunther. Gunther pulled back, and look at the way that Gunther had the arm trapped. If you look out the way Gunther had the arm trapped of Randy Orton, and the other arm went limp, and Randy Orton went to sleep. On his return to his adopted home, Gunther really brought it. And with friends and family of Gunther in attendance, the World Heavyweight Championship remains in the hands of Gunther. And look at this. Look at this stare down between these two. It's not every day we see Gunther extend the hand to an opponent. Talk about respect. That's real. The respect between these two. Gunther shakes the hand of Randy Orton. It's not every day you see this. Much like Triple H did for Randy Orton in the past, Randy Orton extends the hand for Gunther and shows his respect to the ring general, your World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. All right. That's done. Dang it. The replay stopped. All right, let's take a quick break. I'm losing my voice right now. If you guys can't tell. Okay, so I kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't really have much of my voice left, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get these other matches done. I have enough energy to do the Terror Twins versus the Judgment Day, but I don't have my voice for it. That's the only problem. I may record. I think I'll record that on my own time, actually. So 3 matches done today. A WWE Championship match between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The strap match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. And Randy Orton versus Gunther. An instant classic to say the least. Those two truly know how to put on an incredible match. And Gunther extending the arm to Randy Orton. It's not every day you see Gunther show his respect to his opponents. But Randy Orton, being one of the all-time greats, really brought it for Gunther. Really gave Gunther a match that Gunther can reflect on. And Gunther was the better man. And retained his world championship in his adopted hometown. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this recording session. I may do more of these with time. But I'm not sure what tomorrow night looks like. I'm still set on streaming tomorrow night without a doubt. I don't know if I'll be able to survive the whole time. I have a concussion. I don't know. So yeah, my head is kind of hurting. I was able to get 3 of the 5 matches. I'll probably do at least one of 2, the other 2, off camera another day. And I'll get some more videos for you guys out throughout the week. You know how it goes, daily videos. What I will say is we will go to 202 videos every single day at least. That's what I have recorded right now. Because tomorrow's video I already have planned out. It's already recorded and ready to go. For the most, actually I have to edit it and post it, but it's recorded. So that'll go out tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. I'll actually give you guys a heads up on that video. It is Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy to unify the Intercontinental Championship. It is a title versus title ladder match. Jeff Hardy, at the time, the European champion, and Rob Van Dam, the Intercontinental champion. So a special ladder match on Monday Night Raw, many moons ago. Not that many moons, but quite a bit ago, to say the least. Anyways, with that being said, my voice is practically gone, so yeah, I think I should call it there. Thank you guys for whoever tuned in. I appreciate all the love and support. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. And again, check out today's video. It is live right now. Live right now is Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander in a freaking classic of a match. It is just one of those underrated matches. You know, 2016 Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander, just a classic. A cruiserweight classic, if you will. Because it was during the Cruiserweight Classic where they had some of the best from around the world, including the likes of Zack Sabre Jr. Just incredible. TJP, just incredible stars that were in the tournament. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's stream/live recording session, and I will see you all tomorrow night for an official live return stream for Monday Night Raw.